Let's fly to a place we never been to. I've dealt with a lot of things you ain't been through. Yeah, heart on my sleeve, so you know a nigga been used. Hey, keep you on my side, cause you know the shit I'm into. I'm sentimental, I just crashed your whip, it was a rental. I'm mental, rate your girl a 2 just like the pencil. I was patient, now the crib looking like a temple. I hit Johnny Dane to put the diamonds in my dental. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. Yeah. I used to call you mine, now you a hold of me. I used to waste my time, you had control of me. Never let a bitch get a hold of me, no.
Let's play a game where we both play pretend that we both really care, then you ghost me again. I know you're not the baddest, but I still want you back. In my life, don't know why.
Sometimes I cannot cry.
Take drugs trying to fall asleep. I feel like demons follow me. Unless you my mama, I don't owe you no apology.
And it feels nice till I wanna explode. Running through the guap, yeah, doing 60 gate go. Let's fly to a place we never been to. I've dealt with a lot of things you ain't been through. Yeah, heart on my sleeve, so you know a nigga been used. Hey, keep you on my side, cause you know the shit I'm into. I'm sentimental, I just crashed your whip, it was a rental. I'm mental, rate your girl a 2 just like the pencil. I was patient, now the crib looking like a temple. I hit Johnny Dane to put the diamonds in my dental. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. Yeah. I used to call you mine, now you a hold of me. I used to waste my time, you had control of me. Never let a bitch get a hold of me, no.
Bad bitches wanna fuck with niggas like us, yeah.
Fly rich, handsome, ballin' out like you don't win.
Everybody wanna fuck with niggas like us, yeah. Life got a little easy, now I'm up, yeah.
Back on the wall, everybody made me nervous. Took a risk with a bitch, but it wasn't really worth it. I don't mess with shawties that see me as imperfect, I'm perfect, yeah. Let's fly to a place we never been to. I've dealt with a lot of things you ain't been through. Yeah, heart on my sleeve, so you know a nigga been used. Hey, keep you on my side, cause you know the shit I'm into. I'm sentimental, I just crashed your whip, it was a rental. I'm mental, rate your girl a 2 just like the pencil. I was patient, now the crib looking like a temple. I hit Johnny Dane to put the diamonds in my dental. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. Yeah. I used to call you mine, now you a hold of me. I used to waste my time, you had control of me. Never let a bitch get a hold of me, no, no. Just said to call you up if I needed anything. You know I'm no one to rely on, baby. If I'm being honest with myself, I'm afraid that I'm not well. As I stare into the blackness, singing, sway, sway.
Alright, how's everybody doing today? Background noise is my children because they have not gone to sleep, so hope you don't mind that. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. But yeah, you'll hear the noise in the background, so it happens. Summer vacation and all. Alright, so I went back and forth on this one, and my last stream that didn't really start off too well. We were doing the iron teeth, so I'm going to start with the iron teeth, and obviously we're going to be doing custom maps. I got to figure out where we're at. This is the map that I picked. This islands. I'm kind of trying to play these smaller maps like this. This one looks interesting, just for the base value of how you start and whatnot. But I kind of want to do these smaller maps like Quadrama, something around the hundreds, and it's kind of hard to tell what they are when you're downloading them. Anyway, Obviously this is one of the bigger maps, but I like this one just because of how you start off. So we're going to get into this. We're going to load it up. I'm going to mute myself real quick, and because I have bad habits and I don't really necessarily want that to come through. So here we go. Oh, and we're also going to be doing it on hard mode. So there's that. Alright, let me know if the music's too loud. I'm kind of want more as background music than I want anything else. So we are, oops, I did it again. Alright, so this one we're going to go with Metalville. We're going to pause this immediately. I'm going to fix my mouse because I like a certain angle. Alright, so on this map, because yes, I have played it, I meant to hit the record button, but it didn't. Whatever, it's a streamer problem, not a you problem. Anyway, we're stuck on an island, and I mean that in a sense of this is pretty much as far as we can go. We can go down to the bottom of this, but we are stuck on this patch of earth right here. We can't even go down here yet. With that being said, what I want to focus on is how'd I do this last time? I think I don't really care. Alright, so we're gonna go here with those. We'll put this right here. I want to get rid of these. Where do I want to get rid of these? I want to get rid of, whoa, sorry about that. My mouse, I think my mouse doesn't need new batteries because it's a chargeable. Alright, so anyway, we're going to do this, get across here, because in order to do anything, I have to get across here. So I have to get across here to be able to withstand or add to our wood deposits. We do not, if we do not get across here, nothing really is going to matter. So I'm going to do this real quick. Get something like that going. I've wrestled with putting a water pump here, but in the long run, we're going to be okay with putting water pumps here. It's just going to, it's going to take us a second. And hopefully we're able to withstand, how do I want to do this? We'll do something like that. Alright, so let's get priorities going. We need that, those. Basically everything needs to be a higher priority. Let's get our wood. This button. And then we're going to just clear cut all this. I'm going to go ahead and do what I did last time and path this out because we're going to need this kind of fast. And I wish that didn't do that. Holy cow. This is kind of insulting in a way. Alright, so we'll have that. Let's go back here. And I'm going to do this. I'm going to have all of those built eventually. But what we're going to do is priority. Actually, we're going to medium prioritize. We'll leave actually normal. This one's going to be the highest priority. And then we're going to kind of let that play. Let's beaver this up. And we're going to do something like that. Yes, I want the higher priority on that one. That way we can get that going. And then watch the jobs. Storage. Need to get those going. And I need one of those at high priority. Then, ooh, also need food. Food would be important. So we're going to do something like this. No. I know. Very upsetting. Put you across like that. And then we are going to come in here with casabas. Something like this. Yeah, that should be big enough. And then I need to remember we also need this path down here. Alright, cool. Now let's kick it into 3 times speed, get that going. So we can deal with all of our problems that are going to start occurring. Oh, it'd probably help to kick this into, not that much. 18-hour days. Medium prioritize that. Alright, you guys are gonna die if you don't start building water pumps. Thank you. Now we can high prioritize that. Oh, and while we're at it, that is always going to be a high priority. Yep, get the water going. And we made it across. Alright, sweet, cool beans, good for us. Now, let's add 2 of those. Oh, I thought, never mind. It doesn't even matter. So, I hope everybody's having a good day. My day was not bad. It was very relaxing, a little wet, but other than that, all intents and purposes, it was a good day. So, no complaints there. We're going to come down here and path this out because I hate to put it so far, but I want to be able to actually get all this. There we go. There we go. Let's just get this a little bit cleaner. Alright, so this is gonna get interesting. Nothing's in there, so we can get rid of that one. And I can get rid of this one. Yes, I want this built first. I need to put that at a little bit of a higher priority because we need farmland. Oh, I guess it'd help to connect this to a path. But yeah, trees are definitely the name of the game in this one. And then I'm going to need 12 for that one. Alright, that just needs to be built. We can downgrade this to 2. 2 should be fine. And then once we get 7 logs, we should be okay. Oh, I wish you guys would build this. And then we will do the same with that. That'll be a higher priority. Pause. Because I've got to make sure that I have planks. How many do we need? We need 7. So once we get 7 planks, we pause this. Alright, I think we can pause that now. Oh, no, we can't. Let's get that done. We just need one more. Come on. It'll take a second, hopefully, for this to drop. And maybe not. Alright. Pause that. We should be able to make this Food being somewhat of a problem. Alright, once we get to 30, we'll unlock this. We might not survive. We will see. Alright. We can destroy these. And then I gotta pause these so we don't end up dying all at once if we can make it that far. But yeah, we got enough logs. We just need one more. We're getting a little bit of food. It's just this first drought's hard. If I'm being honest. We should be able to make it with a small amount of food and all that other stuff. It'll be a struggle a little bit, but we should be able to pull through this. It's mainly just getting through this first drought that's a problem, because like I said, coming over here is we have to come over there because we have to get these trees. I've tried it another way, but it just doesn't work out. We need this little of trees to actually just get going through this. And we need 3 more points, then we can come over here. Rotate this bad boy, put that right there. Get that going. And like I said, hopefully we can get through this. How far can he reach? Sweet. So we can actually move our berry bushes over here away from the water. Get this another pump. Let's go to trees. Actually, we're going to get rid of those. And then I'm going to path this out just in case we decide to go down that hill. Play this, because we got to get that last plank. We got 1 beaver in there. Start playing these. pause you. What? You aren't done yet? Alright. Oops. Get that going. Alright, I think we got the one plank we needed. We can pause that for right now. It's not important. High priority that. We need to focus on pines. We can play that one. We can play that. And then I want to come over here. Nope, this one. Alright, let's get rid of that. Alright, I think this will work. Yep. Yeah, let's place that at a higher priority. Let's place this at a higher priority. And then let's get more food. Uh-oh. We just had a massive dying out. Alright, how long have we been going? Alright, we're not gonna make it. Alright, let's go to main menu, exit. Yeah, we ain't gonna make it. I made one too many mistakes. Metalville, delete settlement. Yep. New game. Custom. Island. Hard. Alright, here we go. We got this. Alright, come over here. Get rid of those. Food. Let's put that there. Well, we gotta pat this out. And then storage. How are we gonna do this? Power. High power up. That one. Alright. There we go. And then food this. Saba's that. Alright, let's see how well this works. 3 times speed. And then science would be this one. Let's rotate that out. Priorities. That's always a high workplace. That's a medium workplace. These beavers just, they don't get it. They just don't get it. Yeah. Alright, well, we should be okay for water. And then I'm gonna Krabi this out. All right, where's the stairs at? Oh man, I really wish my mouse wasn't so sensitive. Alright, so let's put this here. Rotate that. Path it out because I did the same thing I did last time. And then... I don't even care. Did all that. And then we can come across here. And then we can start destroying these. And then crops. higher priority on this. And then I'm gonna pause that one. That'll be a higher workplace. Alright. This needs logs. Then we need to up this priority factor. Alright, so this should... Ooh. I totally forgot about this. We need to up that priority as well. Hey, Lazar. Whatever. What's up? How's it going? Alright, so... Alright, cool beans, cool beans. How many logs do we got? I want you paused. I want you paused. And this should be okay. Hopefully. Hopefully. Yeah, I need you kind of working a little bit. We can take you guys down. That is good. That is good. How was your day today? Do anything amazing? My day was wet and kind of unexciting. Yeah, I'd go wet and unexciting. Alright, we can pause you guys for now. Alright, once I get 7 planks, I have no problem pausing this. Alright, we pause that. If we can build that, that'd be fantastic. If we can't, not a huge problem. I don't need to break my thug. I'm not a thug. I'm very, very much white boy. I got white boy problems. Yeah, no. This game is like Sim City or City Builder meets like bad things happen. Kind of like a zombie-ish game, if I had to say anything. Yes, I guess it's similar to Anno in that kind of aspect you're building, but we have 2 things. So if you look up here, you have cycle 1, you get droughts, which is what we're about to get. So water stops flowing from these ports, and then obviously we need water to feed people. Then there's this thing called the bad tide, which it's basically poison water. So the idea behind this game is that oh, yeah. There you go. Now I gotcha. So the idea behind this game is humanity lost their ability to be here. I don't know, I guess is how you would put it. And beavers took over. So humans basically destroyed the land, and the beavers are the only things that survived. Now the Iron Tails are more engineered based, I guess. That's not what I want. They are Yeah, I would say they're more engineered based. So you have two factions. You have the Iron Teeth, which is what we're playing as right now, and this faction whoops my butt every time I use it. And then you have the other faction that is Folktales, and I'm not doing a very good job at this. So yeah, I'm trying my hand at this faction. It's not my favorite, mainly because I just can't play as them, if that makes sense. So giving it my best shot here. And we're already doing a lot better than what we did last time, in all honesty. Last time was, and I do this a lot, so I'll have, first time I played this, I didn't hit the live button, stream button, so there's that. I failed the first time, like I did in this one. And then this one seems to be going a little bit better. Get him focusing on pine. And then obviously you have technology that you have to research and stuff like that. So like you have other food items you can get, like oil press. You have other log items, dams. So these are like levees and explosives. You can do explosives. Yeah, if you haven't played this game, highly suggest it. Rocks your world. And we are on hard mode, so droughts and bad tides are going to be a lot longer. How do I want to do this? So, and this is a map that I would say one of our viewers made, but it's not. So this is a custom made map. Someone made this map. It wasn't part of the game people that made this. This was a modded map. Is that paused? I don't know why that's not. Ooh, and we didn't lose anybody? Oh, we lost a few. Okay, we lost 2. All right, well, we have food. Oh my gosh, I did it again. Oh, damn. I don't know if we can come back from this. How many beavers we at? We're at 6. Alright, this may be a slow build. Yeah, we just destroyed ourselves. Dude, Age of Mythology was my jam. Oh man, Age of Mythology was my jam. I love that game. Anno, I have that game. I suck at it. Lack of a better term. So, I like watching the game. Does that count? So, I will say that I like watching the game. The game's fun. I like watching. I like watching my streamers play that game. Age of Mythology. I used to watch a lot of. I got into the competitive thing. I didn't play it though. I grew up on that then, but the new one needs. Gotcha. I haven't played the new one. I played the one that came out in like the early 2000s, 90s era. And then I watched people, what was it, compete in that game. Oh man. That was interesting. Some people got game. I need this high priority because I need trees. So we can build these. 'Cause right now we are hurting. We don't need 2 builders. Alright, I want to see if I can come back from this. This one looks a little tough. We lost 6 beavers. Yeah. My favorite one was the Greek, playing as the Greeks. Like the Athenians and, right? They were a lot smaller. It was a lot easier to play a game back then. Nowadays, you need so much stuff. And then like that's why I dropped out of Modern Warfare, if I'm being perfectly honest. Like I love that game so much, but I had to drop out of it because every time I try to load it in, I spent like 4 hours with the new updates. Wasn't my cup of tea. Alright, we are going to place these at highest priority. I don't know how long that's going to take us to build, but... Alright, we got one there. Food's looking a little bit better, so I can get rid of you. Up that priority. We got one tree down there. Yeah, so mine was Age of Mythology. There's a Star Wars game. Battlefield. Battlefront was a good one too. But Battlefield. Basically Age of Mythology, but Star Wars. Oh yes, they did. The Norse gods were pretty legit. I couldn't use their gods. I couldn't use their creatures. I was better, like, I don't know if it was because I enjoyed the Greek mythology more. Like Zeus, Hades, Zathena. I used to be really good at naming all those. I knew a lot of them. The one I hated playing as was the Egyptians. Oh, I hate everything about the Egyptians. That was the worst one for me. Couldn't stand it, didn't want to be them. Yeah, I don't know if you've ever watched them play. Sorry, my kids were needing me. I don't know if you've ever watched the competitive side of that, but I'm like, you guys don't play the game like I play the game. Yeah, but I don't know if we're gonna win this, cause we're on cycle 2. I got 5B. Ugh. We're running into some problems here. Yeah, we're running into some problems here. How are we going to come back from this? This is the only way to come back from this, and I don't even know if we can. How many kids we got? We got one kid. Youch, mama. Let me look at this. You're at 68%. Have a tree grove. We have food. We have water. We might be able to survive a bad tide. My only thing is surviving it might... Yeah, I don't know about this one. We'll see how this goes. This might be a bust as well, which is unfortunate. And that's all because I paused the stupid farmhouse. Alright, we can only hope and pray that cycle 4 is another drought. But we should be good as far as this is concerned. How many? 75, and then we'll start getting logs from that. You're just starting out, you're almost done. I need 6 more logs. Oh yeah. This is gonna be a struggle. And I don't even have one of you. Alright, we can pause you for the time being. I need you over here starting to pick berries. No trees. No prospects. Oh, we don't need that to be high. We can actually put that as a high priority because you can cut down those 2 trees. Alright, how are we doing? No science. You're almost done. I don't think you have anything left in there, so we can delete that. Get rid of all that. Oh man. Ever been stressed playing a game? It is intense. That's exactly what I feel. Once these trees start coming in, we'll be in a very different spot. And then we'll be able to build this, start having a nice inflow of beavers coming in. It's kind of what we're waiting on. We can get these berries going, I can delete these. Everything takes time. Everything and its mother takes time. That's the killer part. Starting to get a little bit of love coming down the pipeline. That one might be a slow process, but guess what? If we can get that going, we can keep water in here. I mean, having another water tank would be useful and beneficial, but actually being able to pump, that would be also beneficial. How many we got in there? We got 1 there. I need you going so we have berries. Right now we'll pause you. Get trees replanted. Oh man, stressful for sure. If I get through this, this will be probably the craziest video I've ever done in my life. Which really isn't saying much because I haven't really been a streamer that long. But I'm a nuance to this game in a sense, but I did want to upgrade to playing on hard mode because one, watching someone struggle playing a game is a lot more entertaining than watching them just succeed like nobody's business. One of the YouTubers that I watch that plays this game a lot, he came up with a new type of way to play this game, and oh man, that thing, I was like, there's no way I could play like that. Alright, I gotta up this one because we're starting to grow in beaver needs here. Alright, we can pause you again. Play you. We don't need any more beavers dying on us. Everything's very low. That needs 4B, that needs 4 logs. Everything else kind of stressful. Once we can get this going and actually getting stuff, our population back up, because we were at 12 beavers at one point. Where are we at logs? We suck at logs. Alright, but if we can get our reservoirs up, we should be alright. Where are we at? That one. Alright, those are actually like spaced out perfectly. I love it. That is so beautiful. I just need these kids to actually grow the heck up. Alright, water, we can pause you. I need you over here. It is super important to keep those trees planted. And I don't care about the sidewalk. Alright, what else do we need? We need science. Holy crap, do we need science? Where are we at? Oh, I swear if we make it out of this, oh man, someone owes me a drink. That's all I can say about that. Someone will owe me a drink. Because I don't know how the living crud we made it out of that. That's got 2, that's got 2, that's still got 2. We are doing great. About to be at 9 beavers. What are we at? Okay, we're about to get another grown adult, which is fantastic. I need this played. And we have a new baby, 2%, 52, 19. Alright, those are perfectly spread out. If we can get this built, holy cow. I need... Come on, people. Come on, beavers. I need work. I need work. I need work. I need work. You guys need to work like there is no tomorrow. Because if we can get this going, that means we hold 2 more logs. We got him. We got the logs, man. Oh, I hate that. I'm sorry, but I do. Alright, so we got stuff being built. We got beavers coming in. Storage is not that button. Oh my word, come on. Oh man. I swear this is more of my mouse's fault than mine. Alright. There we go. That looks good. Storage. Let's get this one. And then... Sorry, I've been playing a lot of small maps and it just makes sense to build smaller things. Alright, we have no berries. I need to place this at a higher priority. Alright, we need 3 jobs filled. We got 3 beavers coming in. Alright, this will always be low priority, and low priority. Oh, wait, neutral, that low. This one will always be neutral. Oh, and we got science, so let's... I don't have the points for that. Yeah, I don't even know, man. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. We will see how this goes, because right now it's very stressful. Just trying to figure this out. That's working, that's working. Pause that. Ooh boy. And then another thing that sucks with the iron tails, iron teeth, whatever the heck these things are called, is that their farming sucks so super duper bad that it's just not even funny. And then we're going to start building up here. But in order to build those, we need planks. And we got to wait until this... We'll put that as neutral, play that. And then once water comes back online, then we can actually worry about that. But having these oaks, that'll be important. But it looks like we're doing all right now. Do you have a cutter? Yep. Oh, I don't think, yep. That would make sense. That would make sense. I was like, why aren't you guys cutting anything down? That's why. Because we are moronic. Alright. Everybody has... No. There's no reason why you would... Why are two of you in there when... Oh, that's why. Alright, everybody's got a job. We're collecting all of that. We have so many logs, why aren't these being built? Probably because we only have one beaver. That would make sense. That's why. Let's just pause that. So the only way you can get building is through this. Oh, we don't have any water. Start pumping that. Yeah, we gotta get water going. Alright, you're at 0, you're almost there. Alright, that'll do. That'll do, pig, that'll do. That'll do, pig, that'll do. Food, we can do one of these, but we need to get more beavers. We have to have more beavers because we can do cassavas. Robbie. Alright. And I'm okay with them doing this because they need to do it. It'll take some time for those to grow up. And then we can figure out what we need to do with those later. We might as well go to food. Build that there. And then power. once again, probably need stairs in there. Path this out so we get something nice and beautiful, kind of like that. And that just needs logs, which we have plenty of. Fermented cassavas. One should be good enough. And then we need to play you. What's crazy is now we are just getting to the point of actually being at the time of like losing all those beavers. Oh, I have to play you. We can pause you. There you go. How are we doing? About to get another one. Eventually we'll start pausing our pods just a little bit but this is just in the hopes of like getting us to like where we needed to be, because we lost 6 beavers off the bat because I was being stupid and just didn't play my farm out. So power output. You need... Ooh, we are underpowering that like nobody's business. Yeah, we're gonna need to come down here. Storage, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and build this big storage because we need logs. And we're just gonna place that on a high priority because I need logs. We can go and place that at that. We got 1 plank. Hopefully this works out just the way we need it to. Alright, so now we can receive logs. Alright, let's let them roll like that. Alright. I think some way or another we'll be alright. Oh, we should probably pat this up. Alright, we can pause this. I'm gonna place that at a little bit higher priority, because we need to get this science flowing. Storage. How about these? And then those. Let's get that built. Yep. I don't even care. We're gonna go. Alright, sweet. That's gonna give us enough time to actually do what I'm trying to do. I hate autosave sometime. This will work. The only problem is are we going to have enough beavers to make this an actual reality? That's going to be the thing. I kind of want to build these up. We should be okay because we should be getting these pretty soon. Maybe they might come in at just the right time. How much was this? That's 150. That's 250. We do this one. We're gonna have to come back through and do this again. How do we want to do it? Alright, let's get more water. Because now we're starting to get up into the higher beaver populations here. Alright, that's working out. Let's pause one of them. Ooh, that's a lot of science coming in. I'm okay with that. Hey, we got 2 beavers coming in. Sorry, we're gonna have to pause one of those science dudes. And then storage. Get blueberries going. Okay, I don't even care at this point. Get these going. Healthcare. We need to put this right there. And that also needs to be a high priority. And then we can put this as a low priority. And that will work out just fine. We can play that one. Yeah, we're just trying to play catch up. That's the biggest problem. That is the biggest problem right now. So I need this going. If we can get 5 logs just to be built there, that'd be great. Sabis, we have a place to put those. There we go. And then berries. That'll work. Unlock that. And then if we can get these paths going, that'd be great. We might need these. 150. Alright, let's pause this one for right now. And we got 129 in water. Should be okay. We have so many berries. Look at that thing. That is a berry farm if I've ever seen one. We're doing a good job there. Oh, we got 2 people that don't have jobs. Let's up our builders. So we can get stuff building. We got 5 babies all coming in. How are we doing on population? Alright, we got 5 children. We got 2 of them coming in pretty close together. Alright, that should be good enough. Alright, we got a house, so that means 12 are now still sleeping outside. Yikes. Population growth. Alright. So now at least we can collect a huge portion of berries. That's fine. They can collect those once the power starts. Here we go. We need 5 more points and then we could go across here. Come on, give me the 5 points, man. Oh, we need to play this again. We're almost out of water. Where am I going? And no one knows. Alright. I think we can add more to those. Add more to these. That should work out. Alright, so now we can get the pathing down. Destroy these two right here, yes. Build that. Alright, we're almost able to get this one. Holy cow, I'm sorry. We got stairs, this. And then I have to delete a path so I can do and build this in the most complicated way possible. And then do I want... You're gonna make me do this. Alright, so we got that built. That's looking nice. That's looking neat. And then... something like that. Oops. Alright, once this drought ends, that'll be it for today. I don't even know. This is just the craziest thing I've done in a long time. The fact that we're making it through this is more than crazy enough. Oh, we're out of water. Of course we are. Okay, well, problems there. We got all those jobs going. Oh, hey, we got that. I'm just trying to make sure that this works. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need this to work here. Because I can tell you this much, we are getting a bad tide in the next round. And this isn't even anywhere near built. So, yeah, we need this going full force. Oh, we might be able to. There we go. Yeah, we're just gonna need a lot of planks. And like I said, I don't know if we're gonna have the time to actually be able to do it. We will definitely see. We can path that out. Yeah, we ran out of water, that's fine. Alright, well, some way or another we made it this far. I'm not really quite sure how, in all honesty, because I don't even know. But we're gonna get this going. Hopefully we can make it through some way or another. And until next time, I will catch you guys later.